once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hating that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Took the gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game of life, true passion's hard to find. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. So here's to the track, the memories we create. Full throttle dreams, we're never gonna wait. Garage 73, this is where I belong. In this race of my life, I'll forever stay strong. Colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hating that fake, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint keeps flashing, colors in the night, I'm guessing the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Took the gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and opinionated, you know I'll speak my mind. In this racing game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our colors are presented by the United States Army Nashville Recruiting Battalion. We ask you to remain standing for our invocation delivered tonight by Joe Nelms, pastor of Family Baptist Church in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our national anthem, presented by Danny Flowers.
And now please remain standing for our national anthem, presented by the #1 selling female artist of all time, Grammy Award-winning Monarch Island recording artist Mariah Carey.
So proudly red at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched was so streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bursting in air, through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Mariah Carey, ladies and gentlemen.
And welcome everybody tonight to Texas Motor Speedway for Mid-South Racing League's Trucks at Texas, race number 4. Qualifying already down. They're getting their warm-up in tonight. And we have Tristan Cotton in the booth with us tonight. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Same old, same old. Just happy to be here.
Glad to have you. Thanks for being here. Congrats on your win the other night in the other league that we all run in. It must have felt really good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finally got one. So
good for you. So they are taking their warm-up laps, and hopefully it's nice and warm, not too cold down in Texas there for you.
It's actually like 50-something here, but on the track, it'll be a toasty 78.
78 at Virtual Texas. I got about 29 about 29 degrees here in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. So I hope everybody's staying warm wherever you are here in YouTube land. Thanks for joining us here on Garage 73 Broadcasting. These guys are taking up their warm-up laps. I hope you enjoyed the Invocation and the Star Spangled Banner National Anthem here tonight. Glad to bring that to you.
Tearing down the track, goodbye 73. Tires reaching, hear the engine roar for me. I rest, it's not a game, motherfucker. It's a life of vibe and adrenaline thruster. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fade, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin.
Thanks for that. A little break there, everybody. Just had gotten a quick phone call from one of our drivers here tonight to make sure everything was all set. Everything's all set. You go do you, boo. You go have fun there. Get that brake pedal all fixed and get ready to go. You have about 45 seconds to go for warm-up until we go green flag racing. Taking a look at the race info here tonight. Temperature on the track is 78 degrees, which is on beyond of the outside in Fort Worth, 78 degrees as well. Partly cloudy, ain't going to worry about that. Race number 4, 130 laps, 3 sets of tires, means 1 on the truck, 2 in the pits. 50% fuel, so pit strategy, Tristan's going to be fun tonight, that is for sure, with one quick repair. Pulling that repair truck, get that quick one right off the trailer onto the track. And as always, make sure you visit our sponsors here at 73 Broadcasting. Sim Racing Accessories for a cleaner way to race, and DEP Graphics on Facebook for an amazing iRacing paint scheme. And a big hello to Justice M and Liv tonight watching from Florida. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. What are your thoughts on Texas? I know some people love it, some people hate it. What does Tristan like Texas here?
In person, yeah, it's my favorite track. It's my home track. I've been there a couple times. I mean, on the sim, it isn't my favorite track. It's a pretty tough track. In between, both the corners are opposites of each other. And I mean, you hold on is all I can tell you.
Hold on. Turns 3 and 4, not like Charlotte, that's for sure. But these guys are getting gridded up, ladies and all the gentlemen out here in the field. Stephen Aguiar taking the pole here in the number 8. Ben Richards in the 56 coming up second. Ronald Piles in the 68 in the third spot. Dave Simpson, neighbor from the north of Canada, in the 28 coming in fourth. Tim Rourke in the 44 pulling up that next spot in fifth. 6 goes to Kyle Grody in the 13. Andy, watch out, Andy's coming on the number 11. Coming in 7th, Brian Boyd of Mission 22 Motorsports, DEP Racing, number 19, qualifying 8th. Greg Spiker qualifying in the 9th spot in the number 10. And the Mrs. Greg Spiker, Mama T, pulling up the 10th spot from VRX Motorsports Racing. Dave Collins Sr. in the 11th spot. Tony Edrington coming up in the 12th spot here tonight. And then we have T-Bird, admin league owner, Mid-South Racing, coming in the 13th spot. Carnivore, watch out for this guy. He'll eat you up in that number 3. Coming in the 14th spot. Edward Fiedler in the 66, coming in 15th. Robert Hammer in the 41 in the 16th spot. And just plain sloppy, pulling up the rear in the number 14 of the 17th spot. Interesting lineup names here tonight, Tristan. I'm sure you're having a great time with those names. The pace car's bringing them down the back stretch.
I think it's great. I mean, hey, I think it's amazing.
Some interesting names here. So in the coming weeks, we'll get to learn their names, learn their likes, and more about them, because some of their names are great. We got to get Sloppy in here sooner or later.
Yeah, I think that him and Carnivore. Bring Carnivore in here too. I am a fellow carnivore, so I appreciate a carnivore.
Big meat eater.
Mm-hmm. It's like a T-Rex kind of. It's fine.
Yeah, the pace track goes down, and we are green flag racing here tonight, Tristan. 130 laps, Texas. Here we go. 56 trying to get a good jump under the 8. The 8's got that 66 right behind him.
Somebody's going high early.
66 trying to take that high line. The 56 decides to stay low, and that 8's protecting both the lines, staying in the middle. So far, so good. 2 laps down, clean racing here.
I think as soon as that top side comes in, we'll have some guys up there, and it'll be 2 lanes.
2-lane racing right now going on right there between Brian Boyd and the 66 of Ronald Piles. Brian Boyd, hometown Lakeland, Lake City, Florida.
He's going to take a bump there from the 66. Let's see, 68. Oh, 68. Sorry about that.
28 looking on the inside of the 56 to take over the second spot. 13 also looking to get his shot in there. Decides to back off and follow in behind him. Smart move, I would say, this early in. You want to save some of these tires. They only have 3 sets here to last them the whole race. So,
yeah, this track just eats up tires if you aren't in the proper lanes here. And that grass also, that'll also catch you as well.
Got another battle going on back here between the 13 and the 56. Be between Ben Richards and Kyle Grody. 56 was looking on to get down on the below him and decided maybe back off a little bit there. It's a little too early to start causing people to wiggle. But that gave Brian Boyd in the 66 behind him a little bit of an advantage. 68, sorry, behind him. They were able to catch up to that 56 where Brian, not 19, looking to go on the inside. 66, 11, and 44 right behind him.
I think Brian's playing it patient, and I mean, he's going to be there if they both make a mistake. So he's going to sit there and pick them off probably.
Someone to keep an eye on here is that 70 truck, Teresa Spiker, Mrs. Greg Spiker. She's no slouch here on the intermediates. I raced with her in a few other leagues, so I say she's a silent one there, but watch out for her. She will catch you. She knows how to save tires. Going back, and speaking of the mister, all the way back, he had, I don't know, he's coming out of the pits there. Did we miss something? Something may have happened.
He actually went through the grass on lap 3, all the way through, then out the exit pit road. Yeah. Yeah, I think Truck just stepped out on him. That's all that was, and he brought the old John Deere out in the infield, so
Yeah, he was able to get down, come back out, and he'll just keep going.
here though, Brian Boyd's going to make him move on this 56 on this
There
inside.
he goes. There he is.
Yep.
56 is not so fast. I'm going to come back
Nope.
on the outside.
No, not at all.
The 66 right behind the 11, trying to almost pull the same move to get around, but he just didn't have enough coming out of 4. A little loose there, but he held it. .56 going back around down the inside there. 19 of Boyd decides to take it on the high line. There's different lines here. I mean, you can run the high line, I would say, later on. Staying low would probably be the best way to go for saving tires here. But you'll see, folks, a bunch of drivers will take different lines for different handling reasons of their truck. I prefer the low line for the most part. It's the 56 looks on the inside of the 28, sorry. I prefer the low line here for tire saving reasons, but some guys, they fare well in the middle of the high line later on.
Oh.
3-way battle here. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, he steps out on him.
No yellow for that. We keep going.
Yeah. Yep. And they
There's the yellow.
have thrown the flag, man.
They have
Oh,
thrown the
man.
flag.
Check that out myself, actually. Let's see here.
Let me take a replay to see why we are under yellow here.
Mm. Mm-mm.
As we take a look back at the replay, they just ran out of real estate there. The 28 went down low and wasn't going to push the 19 down any lower, so he just ran out of real estate. Brian had nowhere to go, and it took 28, spun it around. So it was unfortunate, but that was just a racing deal right there.
100%. That's all that was. I mean,
looks like a lot of these guys, or mostly the whole field, coming down. A couple guys decided to stay out, try to get their lap back, but it looks like majority of the field is coming down here, Tristan, under yellow.
yeah.
You got a pit road report?
I'd probably put some gas in it, and I wouldn't make any changes in it. It'd be all right. No big deal. Move it on out.
With not that many laps on those tires here, looks like most of these guys are opting for that, as they are just getting fuel only. Topping it off, coming back out. The other guys trying to make up their lap, they'll come around, get their lap back, they'll go in pit, probably do the same thing, top off, and head back on out.
Yep. Yeah, it's that perfect time to just kind of take a deep breath after 16, and then back out there and hit all your marks.
Everybody coming back around. Still showing at the top, the battle between Stephen Aguilar and Ben Richards. They've been holding it down here for the past 15 laps or so, but Brian Boyd's made his way up through, along with Ronald Piles. Andy's sitting in 5th. Tim Rourke in 6th. 7th, Kyle Grody.
Andy's coming.
He's coming. Watch out, everybody. Andy's coming. 8th place right now, Dave Simpson, our neighbor from the north. Tony Edrington in 9th, and rounding out the top 10 right now, Dave Collins Sr. The lights are off on the pace truck as well, so that means we are going to go back green flag racing here in a few short moments. Well, while we do that, make sure everybody go check out Sim Racing Accessories on Facebook for a cleaner way of racing. You can find a lot of different great like products for all of your Fanatec, Moza, and Sim Magic racing rigs. Check out Sim Racing Accessories on Facebook.
Got a few products of theirs myself, actually.
Yeah, I'm using my cup holder right now. My wheel hubs are on my wheel hub monitors, and great products. I'll take care of you there.
Yeah.
We are set to go back green flag racing.
Yes, sir.
Ben threw it out there. Hardest working man in iRacing, Benny the Flag Man. Throws it back out there. Green flag. 8 gets a great jump over on the 19 and the 56 of Ben Richards.
A 44 is loose, man. Holy.
As we take a look at the 4-way battle for first right now.
Yeah, man, 44. He started P5 and he's starting to drop. He's going to come out and be P10 after that. A little bit of a bobble in the turn.
44.
So.
Tim Rourke is the one that Tristan was referring to. Bobble, and brings him all the way back down to 10th spot right now.
It's Brian Boyd on the inside for the lead.
The 8 take over the lead here. As he does. A little crossover move. The 8 trying to look on the inside. Not so quick.
Yep. He said, hold up, Brian. I'm fast too.
Great shot looking back deck from Steven Aguilar back to the second spot of Brian Boyd.
One.
Battle between the 13 and the 19 is not quite over yet.
Not at all.
Sitting right behind those guys, Ben Richards in the 56.
And that 13's going to pass Brian into 3 and 4.
Ben Richards, hometown Brownstown, Michigan. Another person from Michigan, crew chief Brian Boyd, Christopher Jordan out of the Michigan area.
Are they Michiganis, Josh, or are they just
Michiganites? Maybe Michiganites?
I don't know. I don't know.
68 gets down inside Ben Richards to take over that spot. Oh, little crossover. Ben Richards not so fast. Piles. I'll take that over. Michiganites, I think. I don't know. We'll have to ask. What do they call them?
I don't know. Are they Michiganders?
Michiganders?
That'd be a good one.
Anybody out there in YouTube land? What's the word? What do they call people from Michigan? What is that? I know people in Massachusetts get massholes.
So many. Yeah.
And there's Texans.
Yeah.
There's Utahns.
Utahns is great.
Floridians.
And they're Michiganders. I looked it up. Michiganders.
Michiganders.
Is what they are called. We have a battle back here for what position? Is it 13th?
Is that between Sloppy and Tony and Dave, those guys back there looking at?
There's a bunch of guys, man, back here. They're fighting hard. They are fighting hard.
To go on board with Sloppy, number 14. Good old Sloppy.
Yeah. I like that paint. All in your face. I mean, a bunch of different colors. I like it. I like it.
See some of that debris popping up there. Big update here on iRacing. Debris flying everywhere. Rocks, gravel, grass, you name it. Another look at that battle still going on there back for the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th spot.
Actually, the 13 has actually passed the 8. That's a man on a mission right now.
13th definitely has gone and passed Steven and Brian.
It is a 3-way battle between all 3 of these guys in a big break. And then maybe a second half and then a third bigger pack with everybody else in it right now.
So we take a look at that replay, the 13th, when he took over that lead from the 8. Happened on the backstretch just about a lap ago. Paul Vosberg says it's a brisk 56 degrees in Southern California. I don't know about all the rest of you, but if it was a brisk 56 degrees, I'd be in Birkenstock shorts and a tank top. I'm sure my wife would too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down for some warm weather sooner or later. I have to go down to Vegas for warm weather here, though. 6 hours south.
A big battle for 10th back here with Steiny, Anthony, and old T-Bird back here.
T-Bird being freaky fast in that number 4 tonight. A little throwback to
Yep.
Kevin Harvick.
Yep.
We'll have 32 of 130 down.
Ebert on the bottom. I think that'd be the better places on the bottom. Maybe like up a tad, and then he'd make that pass on him. All day, but
No, I think he heard you.
yeah, he did. Oh boy, Steiny's gonna throw a block on him though, so
Gets around him.
yep.
It looks like he's like going to opt to go in. Stinson. Or was it? No, Tony Edgerton decided to go
Yep.
in. Another taker, Carnivore, has entered pit lane as well.
Oh, caution.
Caution's out.
I think that'll be the stage. I
Big
think.
break.
Yep. There was a bunch of action for that first stage, Josh.
Yeah,
You're
I would
just
have to
having-
agree with you.
Man, just the first stage. I'm ready for the rest of it.
First stage down. And after that first stage, we show Kyle Grody leading those guys down to the yellow checkered flag for our stage break. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of pit action here. Everybody's probably going to opt to come down. Take a look at T-Bird mowing the grass a little bit.
Yep. I think they're sponsored by John Deere.
John Deere.
Josh, what do you think?
I think he might be right. Either that or Kubota. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know John Deere people, man, they are die
Oh
hard.
man, I got a John Deere tattoo. Be like, I bet you do.
As we are coming down to our stage break, everybody's going to be opting to come down. And while we do that, we'll go quick commercial. We'll be right back.
How the top three just kind of seem to just say, take that, and just all of them are gone. They're just gone.
Separating themselves from the rest of the field there for sure, and especially with new tires. I think some of these guys have a better feel for the track. They're hoping to see some of these other drivers there, but there's been a lot of action back there in the mid pack.
Yeah.
We haven't checked too much in the back of the pack. There's been a lot of racing back and forth in the mid pack, so things are getting hot and heavy here in Texas, and we're glad to have you here on YouTube, Garage 73 Broadcasting, bringing you Mid-South Racing League's fourth race of the season, the Trucks at Texas.
Yeah, I've kind of seen how it's kind of broke off into 3 packs.
Yeah, you'll have your first pack of the top 4 to 5, then the mid pack there, and then the people in the back, all your drivers there in the back fighting it.
Yep, everybody is. It's evened out. Awesome. I like to see that.
The pace truck will go ahead and get down out on pit road and unleash these guys here and ladies.
A bit of a big stack up in the middle. All the way back. Some guys did not go, so.
Kyle Grody did get that jump over on Brian Boyd and Stephen Aguilar, but some of that stuff is happening back here in the back. The 28 gets loose coming off that turn there.
Oh, no!
4 did too. Oh, what happened with Sloppy and Carnivore?
Somebody got loose. Oh, man, that poor Tundra, man, it's hurting. It's hurting in the front. It's those brand new tires, Josh, out of the first corner. I mean, he sent it in there and
yeah, nothing but the wall to stop him.
Yeah.
I know something
I
happened.
think the same thing for Carnivore too. Yeah. He tried it and it just shot out and then hit the wall. Oh, hard impact for the 3. Hard impact. Now there's a battle for third.
Third, fourth, and fifth back there.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 wide. Oh.
56 bounced it there.
Yeah.
3 wide still. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, no. Save it. Save it. Save it. He does, I think.
Oh, no. Gosh.
No, he didn't.
Out. Yeah, but I think iRacing said nope.
Really?
He tried. Nice save, though. 68.
Yeah.
Oh, the other ones? Oh, really good.
Yeah, I think they beat and banged almost the entire track there, Josh.
I think so, too. I'll have to take another look at that there. On our... This yellow flag brought to you by Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories, the most trusted and least known name in all your iRacing parts. Visit Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories. That's all Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, folks. Try that one again. Fat Chicks Shocks and Accessories on Facebook. Even the dogs thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Fat Chick Shocks and Accessories on Facebook, folks. That was great. The dogs thought that was just great. So guys will come back down and get more Sunoco race fuel. Dogs thought that was hilarious.
It's just our neighbors. Okay, it's just our neighbors.
They thought that was just the best thing. Well, caution flag back out. Guys coming down, getting a little bit of service from their pit crews, a little Sunoco race fuel. They're going to head on back out here. Not too many takers, just a few. Some guys did decide to stay out since they just had their caution break.
Yep. Be a good idea. If you're in a solid position, I just stay out.
Indeed, that's exactly what the 81956 looks like. The 70 decided to stay out as well.
Oh. And they were just talking a second ago about the 8. He possibly missed all the cones on pit road, so we'll see.
I know you
how
got
that
the
plays
you
out.
have the driver chatter
Yes,
going
sir.
on your side. There is there a lot of what's going on that side of things.
It's been kind of quiet.
I love a good controversy.
I do too. I mean, it's been pretty quiet. Everybody's all dialed in for this, Josh.
Race number 4, Mid-South Racing League. I've run with these guys a few times. They're a good bunch of guys. I've had a lot of fun here. A lot of clean drivers. A lot of respect given. Towards the end of the race, I've noticed give and take goes out the window. But good racing league. So if you're looking for a good league to come into, come check out Mid-South Racing League. I'm sure they'll get you all hooked up in their Discord and everything you need. Pace truck's about to come back down, Tristan. We're about to get ready to go here again.
Yes, sir, we are. Pull those. All your belts on tight. Hold on to it.
Here we go.
Green flag is out.
He gets a good jump on the 19 and the 56.
Did. Holy. Hey. He timed that perfectly, actually.
19 looking on the inside of the 56.
You know, Josh, I feel like they've been battling this entire time. All 46 laps. It's always been them two battling.
Yeah, they're definitely having an exciting time between the both of them. I hope they're having a fun time behind the wheel there in their respective homes. It's having a fun time watching it.
It's entertaining for sure. I think everybody's kind of on the same ideas now and everything, so.
Great view of that battle between the 56 and the 19 from the DEP Graphics blimp view. Whoa, that was really close.
Oh, yeah.
On board with Brian Boyd in that 19 Chevy Sim Racing Accessories truck. Had just gotten past that lap ago. He's looking to maintain and stay there in that third spot. Good distance between him and the truck behind him, which would be Teresa Spiker. I told you that 70's silent. Watch out for her.
The silent assassin.
Yeah, there's. See her coming from the mid pack, picking away at a lot of those guys out there. No slouch here
At all.
on the iRacing scene. Teresa Spiker. It's the 19. Oh boy, does take a look on the inside of the 56. He caught back up there.
Yep, here it comes. It's them top three starting to break
Break away
away from the
rest.
field, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a few battles all over the track right now. We kind of got be a big pack in the middle, a tiny pack in the back, and then it'd be them three in the front. So
They pulled away from the rest of the field.
yeah, they did. Says they're about a second and a half off of David Collins right now.
We look back at 6th, 7th, and 8th. Battle going on back there between the 70, 28, 11th, and the 66. Going back over to 10th, 11th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, the battle that was going on back there between T. Bird, Tony Edgerton, and the 66 truck of Fiedler. 10 battling it out with the 077.
Yeah, that 8, man. He's pretty fast in all this in air, but that 56 is coming. And he's still sitting in third. There's always Brian Boyd. He's going to be there. They make a mistake, so I'm eager to kind of see like how these top two kind of deal with each other.
Go on board Brian Boyd. He decides to, looks like he's short pitting coming in now. Fuel only stop for Brian. So Brian decides to come in now. As the 8 and the 56 still battle it back and forth there in the first and
It's going to pit this time, actually.
8's coming in.
Yes, sir. I wonder if Brian's.
Set the tone for everybody else.
Yeah.
Gave somebody else an inkling.
Yep.
Ben Richards will take over the lead there, which would move Dave Collins Sr. into the second spot. Andy's coming, number 11.
56 is coming this time as well.
There he is, coming down pit road. He'll relinquish that, and then Andy will take over the lead. Nope.
Andy's coming.
Andy's coming. Nope, sorry. Dave Collins takes over the lead.
Oh.
Andy's there in the second spot. Green flag pit stops are going to be happening here in the between. Well, looks like we got laps 59 through 62, 63. Look back there, some misfortune a little while ago. He's gotten his truck back looking good, sloppy. Right behind him on the 13th spot, Mama T, Carissa Spiker.
Buddy Tim is the only person out of the race now, so he's been gone for he's been gone for 17
Decided
laps
to
now.
put it on the holler and get a head start on the traffic.
Yeah. I don't blame him though. That Fort Worth traffic is terrible. Horrible traffic after these and everything. So
Got my mom checking in. Hey, Mom, welcome to the broadcast.
hi, Mom.
Tristan Cotton says, hey. Dave Collins Sr. still showing in the first spot. Ronald Piles.
Here comes David. Here comes Collins in the 10 truck.
He's coming down pit road.
Yes, sir.
Relinquish that spot, which will move T-Bird up. T-Bird's up in the second spot now. That'll all cycle through once they go through their green flag pit stops.
I think that was a strategy call by Brian to bring everybody in and
Separate himself from a couple of the others, take over the lead. Ronald Piles now in the lead.
yeah, I think it's going to pay off too. So and actually the 68, if he pissed, that'll put everybody else back on the lead lap.
Right.
You see though, Josh, in that dirty like air though, that's hard to pass even on fresh tires for Brian.
Yeah, he's got to try to find himself that line and that clean air to try to get up and make those passes. It'd be hard to do with, as you say, that dirty air.
Moves on the inside.
Some folks out there may not understand, as Brian Boyd does make the pass, some of the folks out there
you
may not
found
understand dirty air. Why don't you give them a little explanation what dirty air is?
I'd say it's kind of just being in front of somebody. It's hard to explain.
So
It's just being in front of somebody. So, I mean, I don't know.
Speedway racing with the, it's not so much dirty air because they're going so fast it flows over them, but at these intermediate tracks, the air that comes up over and it disturbs, as opposed to free flowing, it disturbs the truck in front of them. It can make you loose or tight. depending on how close or far back you are. So you kind of want to make sure you're not running in that draft of the air behind, or the air that's in the truck in front of you, because it could make you tight or loose depending on how your truck's set up. That's the way I get it. So maybe both explanations there will make sense to somebody out there in the YouTube land.
Ought to be the stage also. Huh?
That will be so great. So people will be able to opt to stay out, as they have already taken some of those green fat pig stops. Pit strategy is going to play into this one.
Yep. I think that played into probably the 6810, because he's going to be on fresh tire as soon as we come back. So, he out. And it finally paid off. So
It did. Piles. Not Gomer, everybody. Ronald.
Mm-hmm. I'd say good strategy. Hey there, Mr. Piles. Good strategy.
I have to say so. That's a sharp looking machine he's got there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a stickler for anything patriotic. That thing's looking pretty hot there in the Texas lights.
You've had a few of those, Josh. You've had a few pretty.
Patriotics?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have. My favorite one lately was that the U.S. Air Force Camry I've been running.
Yeah.
That thing is hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one as well.
Award-winning paint scheme.
Yeah, it is. I myself had a second place paint scheme. No biggie.
Yours was awesome, too. You came up right behind me on that one. So proud to have DEP Graphics as a sponsor of Garage WV Broadcasting, the race team, things like that. And again, if anybody's in the market for an iRacing paint scheme, you need a catalog done, you need a flyer done for one of your leagues, anything like that, check out DEP Graphics on Facebook. Dan will take care of you over there. Good prices, very fair, and doesn't overcharge you for things, doesn't nickel and dime you as some other guys may out there in the paint scheme world. So check out DEP Graphics on Facebook. Tristan's got many paints done by him as well.
Yep.
Brian Boyd, lots of these guys have DEP graphic paint schemes, so.
Only person who paints any of my cars. And actually, the 68 only took fuel.
Yeah.
Only took fuel. Did not take tires.
Did not.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting to say the least.
Yeah. I think the 13 also. Only taking fuel there.
Yeah, he comes out quicker ahead of everybody else, taking over the lead from Ronald Piles. Ben Richards coming up a few more spots in the 56.
Yeah.
Try to run through and see where your favorite driver is placed here.
And they packed those machines all the way full.
I heard some of the guys are putting fuel in the roll bars.
I even put a can beside me. Don't tell anybody. But hey,
I neither can confirm nor deny. Some more guys coming back down to top off again.
Now, Josh, if that was you, is it only fuel?
Only fuel, yeah. If I just came in and got tires not too long ago under those green flags, I'm saving that last set.
I'd probably already burned through them anyway. I wouldn't have had a last set. Yeah, 68's gonna come back down. The 8's gonna come back down. Pass everything over to Kyle, Benjamin, Andy. Yeah, Hammer.
19 of Boyd.
And Brian Boyd back there as well.
Yeah. Dave Collins Sr.
Hammer is up from the 16th all the way up to the top 5.
Yeah, he's showing third, fourth spot. He's showing P4 as they come back down.
Yep. Mid pit stop there for them. And here we
Green,
go.
green, green. We are rolling. Kyle Grody getting a jump on the rest of those guys. Benjamin Richards trying to take a look on the outside. The 11's looking on the inside of him. Brian Boyd's doing the same on the inside of the 56. 28's going to stay low. Got a little loose there. 41 will pass him high on the right side. Almost gets into the back of the 41. Lord. 41's loose again. He's tight and making him loose. It looks like he's tight and it's making him loose. That is even such a thing.
You know, these trucks on these intermediates aren't as stable as they are with everything else. As you can see, the 41 though doing a bit of a Vaughn Gittin Jr.
Whoa, 8 had to check up. Crazy checkup.
Yeah, I know. We are 4 wide at Texas. That never happens here. Man.
That's the kind of action you'll get here at Garage 73 Broadcasting and the Mid-South Racing League. 4 wide. They're taking it 2 wide through the tri-oval. See if they're going to do that. See what they're going to do coming into 1 and 2. 3 wide action. Here we go.
Up, Brian's back in. He's at the point here. The 707's on the inside of the 56. Here comes the 8. Man. Yeah, I think these guys are paying for older tires. Here's that 707 of David Collins. He has just came out of nowhere.
Turning laps from Middle River, Maryland.
13 is going to go high and get passed by 2 people.
At the point, Brian Boyd. Premonition was right, Tristan. That paid off for him in huge dividends. Same thing for Andy's coming. Here he is, 11. Sitting in the second spot with Steven Aguilar, who was leading the race for a while there. And now sitting in the third spot. Hot on the heels of him, that 68 of Ronald Piles and 707 of Dave Collins, as Tristan was just commenting, is coming through the field. Along with that 13 and 8.
Yeah, Josh, that 56, man, he is just struggling on those older tires. He's back to 10th now. I think that car is kind of tight. Him and the 70 are having a battle. You see Brian, he's already out. I am half a second. All that fresh air you and I talked about earlier is it's actually paying off. So
yeah, there's no dirty air problems up there when you're leading the race. That's for sure. You're just creating it for everybody behind you. So he's sitting in a comfortable spot. 83 of 130 laps to go.
yeah.
Andy in that 11 is the next car back, about 8 truck lengths back. You know, I bounce from cars to trucks so much that sometimes I forget which ones I'm on.
No, it's all good. I think that 68 had a mistake here earlier. He was, no, the 8 and the 28, they got together just a tad bit, a little bit of a bump, and then 66 8. I am so sorry about that. He was coming as they battled it out for actually, yeah, for third. Oh. Have some excitement over the radio. The 8. He's talking about 20. If him a bit of a bump earlier.
Jumping on board with Andy, who was hunting down that 19.
Oh, we have a caution here. Oh, man. Oh,
No, it looks like
the 8 and the 28, man. We have some excitement on the radio right now. They're going at it. They're going at it.
you'll have to keep us abreast of what's going on there, because we're going to go take a look.
No, it looks like
They
Oh, they were battling it out and got together, and they were exchanging everything but Christmas cards there, Tristan.
yeah, that's what I was looking to say. Yep. And actually, the 28, he'll be 2 laps down, actually. So
I wonder if there was a little debate over a lap truck in the way, but it doesn't look it. It looks like the 8 got loose and took the 28 out. I mean, I was not in the truck, but to me, it looks like the 8 got loose. We'll have to watch that replay.
I know they got in to it earlier, a few laps ago, and I don't, I don't know, Josh.
So everybody seems to be watching the replay. Everybody is coming down pit lane. I think I heard an engine blow on one of those.
Yeah, that'd be the 8. He hit that head on. I mean, he had hit that a ton.
Looks like another fuel only stop for these guys. Some of them may be taking tires. We were at the
If I'm at 68, I'm taking tires. At this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking tires now.
Josh, do we have any way to get a hold of Carissa?
I think 56. He was in the also, I think. Nope, he was just having a bad truck. That truck was struggling. Hope they can figure that one out and have him back up there.
this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that vape, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that vape, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Took the gamble, hit that wall once or twice, but every crash taught me, oh, it feels so nice. I'm vocal and a
Back green flag racing. Brian Boyd gets a great jump over the rest of the guys there in the 11 and the 68. 707 in fourth. And he's pulling away a little bit, but the battle there is back for the second, third, fourth, and fifth spot.
Yeah, if you could put a blanket over those guys. That 707, man, he's pretty fast. They're going to go 3 wide out of the corner. 68 backs off, and then it's like I told you earlier, man, that 707 is coming, and he's a man on a mission right now.
707, second place of Dave Collins, Sr. But 707 on that mission, getting down underneath the 19 of Brian Boyd. So with 707, it was, you were saying just moments ago, he's moving. And he just proved that.
Yeah, where's the fire, 707? Because you are flying through there.
Yeah, that Ford F-150 is on rails at the moment.
I wonder if he was playing at possum there in the beginning. And
there's that silent assassin we were all talking about earlier. Teresa Spiker going on the inside of Brian Boyd to take over the second spot. She is up 8 spots. Mrs. Teresa Mama T Spiker. Yeah. My wife dancing over in the corner for you going, ooh, ooh.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. She is happy. A lady is showing some force up here at Texas Motor
Speedway. That girl power, though.
That girl
it's
power.
That girl power.
It's that
yes,
girl
sir.
power, Tristan said.
Yeah. I think Mr. Boyd's got a set of tires sitting in there that he's saving.
Sitting pretty somewhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think him and that
it will be interesting to say the least to see how the pit strategies are going to play out. That was my biggest question here at the beginning of the race, with only 50% fuel and three sets of tires.
Yep.
Amber, I'll be right back with yours, honey.
Dave Collins Sr. still holding the lead there comfortably. Teresa is moving up and trying to get closer to the tailgate of that 707.
I'd like to just update the 8 is also out of this one as well. He put it on the trailer.
Yeah, that was a hard lick he took on the inside fence. Yep. Hope to see him come out of the infield care center safe. No hurt toes, fingers, or ankles.
Not at all. I think if we have a caution, we possibly bring that 707 to have a word with him. As that thing is humming through there, he's starting to check out him in that 70.
130 down, 30 to go. Still plenty of racing here.
Yeah. I'll have what they're having.
I'll have what they're having.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need that kind of speed every week.
At every track, no matter
every track,
no matter what discipline you're racing in. He is moving. 707.
They figured out something there.
Dave Collins Sr. Teresa Spiker right behind him. That's 70. Kyle Grody about 12 trucks back in the third spot. That number 13 Chevrolet. Tony Edgerton 077 in the fourth. Brian has fallen back. Brian Boyd, that 19th, fallen back to the fifth spot. Ronald Piles, so that's 68 right behind him.
Yeah, I think those tires have expired at this.
Doing everything you can to just hold on.
Yep. Yep. Meanwhile, though, the 707's opened up a big, I'd say big gap here. He's up almost a second and a half over second place. I'm eager to kind of see who saved their tires more, him or Mama T. As he came blazing through the field.
Tire wear, you can hear it in the RPMs that they're taking it nice and easy.
Yep. Unlike other bigger tracks, I know Charlotte, if you're like on the paint, it'll save tire just a tad bit, but here though, don't touch it because it is like ice.
Oh, the 70 hit a little high, bumps off the wall a little bit. Yeah, it came out a little high there on that 70 truck, but maintained it, kept it going down straight.
Well, that kind of matters.
Lost a little bit of time on Dave Collins Sr., but not that much where there's any having to put any defense on that 13 truck. Still plenty of room between them.
Yeah. You know what type of fuel that they had? You might have to pit again. And actually, the 70, she's actually better in the corners. 707, is he pitting?
He is coming down in
He
now.
is. Yeah.
So that'll throw Teresa Spiker into the lead spot. Maybe Might be
Hashtag girl power.
hashtag girl power. He's setting the bar, though. It's kind of going to have to force everybody else possibly to come in.
Yeah, the 13's pitting now. Here comes Brian. Who else is going to pit? Let's see. Ooh. Him and Andy
Almost got together, yeah.
almost had an accident there, yeah. I mean, it ain't an easy pit road to get to. Honestly. I mean, you're out of the corner, then bam, there it is.
Brian Boyd is down and away. Andy's still sitting
He took
on
tires
pit
that
road.
time.
Yeah, he definitely took tires on that one. The 11's still sitting on pit road.
Andy came in kind of hot.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he got a black flag off of that one or not.
Absolutely. He's just sitting there, so that would explain to
Yeah.
me that he definitely got a black flag coming in.
Yeah, he did.
So the 70 of Teresa Spiker still holding on to that lead. Tony Edgerton in that 077 in second.
Here comes the 70. I thought she saved enough tire, but guess not.
She gives up the lead and comes down onto pit road to get some attention from her pit crew. Sunoco Fuel, Goodyear stickers. She'll be down and away.
More of a Hoosier fan.
Ronald Piles is now down on pit lane. Ben Richards is left pit lane.
Yeah.
077's in.
I think she only took fuel on that one, Josh.
Maybe she already didn't have any left. I think she's already expended all her tire expenses for this race.
Maybe.
Now showing that 41 Toyota of Robert Hammer in first.
Oh, she got a penalty.
Exiting pit lane too fast, it looks like.
Yep.
"17 laps to go. Brian Boyd has made his way back up to the third spot. Kyle Grody in second. Robert Hammer, who was leading, has now got to come down, relinquish that top spot, which will put Kyle Grody into the first spot. Brian Boyd in second. And
I was almost about to say.
a half track back, Ronald Piles of Kingwood, West Virginia.
Yep, I was just about to say, though. Look who's coming. And I can tell you this, though, Josh. Our pal Brian Boyd, he's on his way.
Tristan seems to believe that Brian Boyd is a man on a mission tonight to get that top spot and a win here. Taking a look at the points overall for the season after 3 weeks, Brian Boyd is leading the points race at 122 points, with Dave Stinson behind him at 114. Andy Reid in third in the points race, 107 points with him. 94 for the 66 of Edward Fields. 70 of Teresa Spiker has 91 points. She's sitting in the fifth spot in the race. So there is a little bit of a gap between first and third, but between fourth, fifth, sixth, Tracy Wooten in the 4, he's at 90, tied with Ben Richards. And then a point behind him, John Carney third, Corey Enyart with 89 points. So the top 10 are all within 40 points, but everybody respectively a race win away from taking over the top spot of Brian Boyd, the points race after week 3. $12 laps to go.
I'll say this, Josh. He has cut that down by 2 seconds in these past
moving.
Maybe 2 or 3 laps. He's
moving and shaking.
He's coming. Yep.
And not too much to protect as the third place car, Ronald Piles, that truck is considerably farther back, almost 13 seconds back. So I don't think Brian or Kyle at this point have to worry too much about contesting the positions with that truck. It'll be up to them
too.
And that gap keeps on closing, about a tenth of a second, if not more, per lap.
It'll be down to a second and a half. He picks up all the time in the corners and everything. And then evens out on the backstretch, but
he's just about a half a second behind.
Yep. He's coming. That 19, I know them too. They figured it out. And I will see Brian with dirty air. He should have a big run out of the corner. There he goes.
Dogs are excited for the Brian Boyd taking over the lead there.
Yes, sir. Brian Boyd back to the point. Should be 7 this time. Yeah, I'm checking out the gap on that. Brian, he makes up all the time in the corners, and then he just...
It's that gap between the 19 and the 13 is just widening with every lap to go. This time by 6 laps to go. And it looks like Brian Boyd has widened that gap to over a second and a half, almost to 2 seconds in 2 laps.
It'll be 2 seconds as I get in this corner, though. Brian has a better corner than over the 13. He made up all that time earlier because of the corners, and then he just continues to kind of take that and haul off into the Texas sun, I guess.
The 707 and the 11 are still side by side here 4 laps to go with Mid-South Racing League at Texas. 707 will get by the 11 to take over the 6th spot. 11 trying to come hard on the outside. Does it have what it takes to get past him in that turn? 707 still has the advantage coming on to the backstretch. 3 laps to go.
You guys in some Texas stripes on the front
11
stretch.
gets back around the 707. As you see, the gap has just widened. 2 laps to go has just widened to a considerable gap, Tristan. I mean, we're looking at almost a 3-second gap with two to go. That's almost in 3 laps.
Yeah, he's actually out almost
4 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, he
just pulling away this time by.
Yeah.
1 to go.
Yeah.
White flag is out here at Texas. Brian Boyd over Kyle Grody and Ronald Piles in the 68 and 3rd.
I would say this was your typical Texas race. It was your typical Texas. I mean,
Brian Boyd comes off a turn 4 through the trial. Well, he will take it away. Race winner here, race number 4 at Texas Motor Speedway with the Mid-South Racing League. Your winner is Brian Boyd. Unofficial results, Kyle Grody in 2nd, Ronald Piles in 3rd. Hopefully we can get some interviews with these guys here in a few moments. So we'll let Brian take his victory celebratory lap here, and we'll just tune in and keep an eye on that for you. Race winner, Brian Boyd.
I will say that was very impressive by Brian there at the end. He saved a set of tires. He had to have. That it was a fast truck.
Very fast truck here tonight. We are definitely going to have to take a look and find out in a few here like what it took to win. We'll see if we can get some of these guys in for some interviews. As we take a quick break, we'll be right back with that after these messages.
Tearing down the track, goodbye 73. Tires reaching, hear the engine roar for me. I rest, it's not a game, motherfucker. It's a life of vibe and adrenaline thruster. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world of speed, let the real fun begin. Remember that night we pulled an all-nighter, turning that wheel, making our fucking skills tighter. Hitting that fate, always stay higher. You said never be afraid to learn, my friend. With every lap we knew we'd never bend. Paint schemes flashing, colors in the night, broadcasting the thrill, man, everything feels right. From teammates to friends, we're chasing that win. In this world fun begin.
And we are back. Thanks for that little break. Race is over. We have interviews set up here for you, just getting everybody all situated into the room so that we can talk to our racers here tonight. We are going to kick it off here with our fifth place finisher tonight, Bobby Hammer. Listen, that was a great, exciting race. Tire wear, fuel, pit strategy. What did it take for you to pull off that top five tonight?
Tires, man. The first set wasn't so good, but the second set was better. Played the fuel mileage game in the second stage. Got some stage points, but the I love what you do for me Toyota was fast at the end of the race, and that's when it counts.
Well, you did definitely put in a great performance here tonight. It was fun to broadcast you. Is there any sponsors, anybody you want to thank? Shout outs tonight?
Yeah, big shout out to Glen Burnie Transmissions. It's where I work. Do mobile programming on cars, and yeah, good times tonight. Crown Royal. I want to thank Crown Royal. They definitely got me through the last 20 laps or so there.
That's awesome.
That's so great to hear. Tristan, you got anything for our fifth place finisher tonight?
How did you hold on to it? It was obviously a pretty busy.
I got to be honest with you. The last set of tires made it easy. The last set of tires was perfect. The set I got before that was super loose. Couldn't get through the turns. But the last set was just great. I wish I wouldn't have made a mistake on pit road. I lost about 10 seconds on pit road, spinning through my pits. But if that wouldn't have happened, I think we probably would have had a shot at maybe third, fourth. Good night there. Really happy with the truck. Super.
Awesome.
Good group of guys. I can't wait to come back.
Well, we love having you here. Look forward to getting you on the broadcast more here. Congratulations on a fifth place finish, up 11 spots. Everybody, Bobby Hammer in that 41 machine. Congrats to you.
Thank you.
Up next, we have our fourth place finisher, Edward Fiedler. I hope I'm saying your name right. Eddie, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine, and you did get that one right.
All the way out there in Kalaska, Michigan. I hope you're staying warm tonight.
Oh yeah, it's a blistering 8 degrees Fahrenheit right here tonight.
Then I can't bitch too much about our weather out here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Me neither, I guess.
Sounds like it's parka season on top of hand warmers and anything else you can get on. What did it take to get yourself a fourth place spot tonight?
Well, I was just playing it conservative, hanging around out back, staying out of trouble. When green flag stops came around, looks like I must have nailed it because I came out and ate up some spots there after I came out with those fresh tires.
Well, that seemed to work pretty good for you tonight. Pulling it off, staying safe. We have our fourth place finisher, Eddie Fiedler. Anybody, any sponsors, anybody you want to shout out, say thanks to tonight? Here's your chance.
Yeah, I'd like to thank T-Bird and all the other admins, in the group here. I'd like to shout out to the rest of the VRX team there. Say they're the ones that brought me here. So I had a great time. Can't wait to come back.
Well, we love having you here. Good to see you. Stay warm out there in Michigan. And congratulations again on a fourth place spot tonight, Ed.
Thank you very much, sir.
We have our third place finisher, Ronald Piles, in the booth with Tristan and Josh. You got us?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Here's a guy that I wanted to talk to right here. Man, oh man. You were just kind of there the entire night, huh?
Yes and no. It had its moments for sure. We got ourselves in some dirty air there, and we were 3 wide on a restart. Thanks to a couple of, I don't know if to call them teammates, but acquaintances with the VRX crew with Teresa, and I don't know who was on the outside, but they were able to kind of help keep me off the wall, and just kind of stabbed the brake and kind of watched to see who was coming and stay out of the way. And it was kind of uphill after that, but I knew I had to get back on the bike and go after it again, get back up front.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
second place finish tonight for you is really strong. A lot of different strategies tonight, and it looks like you had what it took to finish strong. Here's your chance to thank your sponsors and anybody else.
I want to thank Mid-South Sim Racing for putting this on. I want to thank you guys for the broadcast first and foremost. Everybody that tuned in and allowed me to put on a show for them, because I'm not going to win the show tonight, but try to be the show. So I did a little bit of both. I want to thank the sponsors: Insurance Centers Incorporated, Jim R Services, Hardy Sports TV. Sorry, that's my little dig I do for Julian on Tuesdays or Sundays, and then Tuesday to Graceland. But you guys for doing this, and I got Slick Products, GoPro, and I think that's it for right now. But yeah, it's the VRX crew for leading me over here.
Absolutely. Congratulations on that top 3 spot. We'll add some points to your season here, and we look forward to seeing what you can do here going forward. Congrats on a good night.
You guys.
I was hoping to get Kyle Grody, our second place finisher, off tonight, but it looks like he may be in the hall or discussing some things. So we are going to switch it on over to our winner tonight. Race winner, Brian Boyd, a milestone race win here at Texas. What did you figure out about Texas?
It took me 3/4 of the race and having a crew chief to keep telling me save tires, save tires, save tires, and me and him was going back and forth. I wanted to get tires a couple laps sooner, and it was his idea to hold out for a couple more laps. So we held out, we did what he said, and he was right. Chris Jordan, boy knows how to crew chief for sure. And then I just kept trying to micromanage turn 1, the entry, all race long, and find how the line worked to get the run through the last half of the corner coming off of 2, and I finally figured it out toward the last green flag run.
Yeah, I think you would. Even Tristan was saying you were a man on a mission coming up through there. Tristan, what do you got for Brian?
Yeah, Brian, how many sets of tires did you have at the very end? I saw that truck was kind of struggling. You put tires on, and I mean, it was hauling through there.
I was on my last set.
Okay.
I made my big push. But the whole race, I was just, like I said, I was trying to learn 1 and 2, learn 1 and 2, learn 1 and 2. I just kept taking myself to school, trying to figure out the entry to where I could get the run off the corner.
I will say this: as soon as you put those tires on, you made up all your time in the corners. I had all the deltas and all that up, and I mean, you were moving through them corners. It was impressive.
Well, I appreciate it. I was trying. I was giving it everything I had.
Yep.
Chevy had much more.
Well, no, to say, I mean, I know there was a bunch of group of guys, a bunch of guys like Dan and a lot of guys on the team and back at the shop held you accountable. And they're saying this may have been one of the coolest wins in your Truck Series career. What are your thoughts of that?
Oh, yeah. A big one, because you can go to those tracks that you're good at, like for me, New Hampshire, and be dominant, and it's not the same as having to fight for it, right? And plan new strategy, and obviously you can see that the strategy is what won the race.
Yep, and that's what it took to get out there in first place. I'm sure there's a bunch of people you want to thank, so go right on ahead and
let him bust out the scroll real quick.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank my crew chief. He was detrimental to the run. Then Dep Graphics, my company, SRA, and you guys allowing me to sponsor, and Mid-South Racing, all the admins allowing me to sponsor the broadcast. My mom, my friend Kelly's watching. I see Paul was in there. I want to thank all those guys for tuning in and helping this channel get some views. You guys for doing the broadcast. Again, if you guys want a top-notch paint, don't procrastinate. Just reach out to Depth Graphics on Facebook. He's easy to find and he's easy to work with, and he'll make you a top-notch paint.
Well
He's a pretty
said.
cool guy.
And and, you know, he's pretty cool in our book too.
He's pretty cool.
You know, he's not terrible. You know. Brian, go celebrate with the guys. Go crack open a cold one. Do what you do. Congratulations on the win, and we will see you back here next week.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank you.
You are welcome, boys. And with that, we will go ahead and go down through our run through of the race tonight. Tristan, you want to go down through the results tonight?
Yes, sir. First place will be Brian Boyd. Second place will be Kyle. I can't say his
We got a Grody, Kyle Grody.
last name. And then third it'll be Mr. Piles. Fourth will be Edward Fielder. Fifth will be Bobby Hammer. Sixth will be Andy. It'll be seventh. It'll be David Collins. Eighth. It'll be Anthony Edrington. And then you got the rest, buddy.
Coming up on the 9th spot, we got Teresa Spiker, Mrs. Greg Spiker, Mama T from VRX Motorsports Racing. Admin, league owner T-Bird, coming up in the 10th spot. Ben Richards, who was strong all night, didn't have what it takes. VRX Motorsports coming up in the 11th spot in the 56th. Greg Spiker, Mr. Greg Spiker, Mama T's man, number 10. In the 12th spot, Steven Aguilar, who was showing real strong also all night, coming up in the 13th spot in that number 8 truck. Dave Stinson, our only competitor here from the north in the 28, coming in 14th. Our boy Sloppy in the 14, Sloppy in the number 15th spot. Tim Rourke in the 44, holding up 16th. And our boy Carnivore, hope to get him in the booth one day in that number 3. 95 laps down in the 17th spot. Well, that was a hot race here at Texas with Mid-South Racing League. Tristan, I want to thank you for joining me here in the booth tonight. It's always a pleasure to have special guests here. If you ever want to stop by again, come on in. Love having you here. If anybody's interested in hanging out in the booth during a race and talking racing, talking sim racing, you're more than welcome to reach out to us here, Garage 73 Broadcasting on Facebook. Get you the Discord invite if you need it. Stay warm, everybody. See you next week.
Peace.
Dropping tracks, DEP, Dana, Joe, and the crew. Blazing hotter than a V8, no fake moves, all true. Josh and Kevin, gears grinding, engines screaming wild. Tricks to burning rubber, leave them stunned, full throttle style. Steam Jimmy strong through the fire, through the pain. Built by adversity, no stutter, no restraint. DEP graphics got the rise, looking fierce. Fat chicks, socks, solid swag, sharp like spears. DEP fam, racing fast, never last. Track sleep, spitting flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Revving through the storm, we ain't looking back. Roll up on the line, everybody standing tense. Checker flags flying, ain't no place for the dents. Bumpers kissing, sparks fly, tires screeching raw. Dana leading the pack, got him dropping jaw. Adversity be the fuel, we the fire igniting. Stronger than the storm, relentless, never frightened. Jimmy vibes run deep, hearts of iron strong. DP dynasty, cranking up, the road is long. DP fam, racing fast, never last. Track sleep, spitting flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Revving through the storm, we ain't looking back. DB fam, racing fast, never last. Tracks lit, spitting flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Ringing through the storm, we ain't looking back. DB fam, racing fast, never last. Tracks lit, spitting flame, full blast. Whip it, drip it, all gas, no slack. Revving through the storm, we ain't looking back.